Evan Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star. He's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Sabonis. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got LeVert. Tobias Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Favors. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Levine in at the 2. Now, here is Irving. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Griffin kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Free throw good, Levine. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change.
How quickly for the playoffs would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. Levine can't hit. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And a wide open look for Walker, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the 3-ball.
Walker against Irving, stolen by Levine. Down low, here's Walker. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Walker's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
That's good from Blake Griffin. And Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Griffin hits them both.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Wiggins dishes to Irving, shoots over Walker. The Rockets again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine for 3. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Walker the pass to Jordan. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, I like seeing Levine guys waste no time firing away. I think his decision making and shot selection and passing getting better.
Now here's Wiggins. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Outside, Levine. Here's Walker. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Outside, Griffin. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And this team, they love Levine's talent. But more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Levine, and the layup is good. Levine's got 8 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now, here's Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. Misses the jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
LeVert finds Griffin. The Rockets again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Harris.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket counts.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Griffin. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Lenz checked in for the Cavaliers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Houston moving it around. Three-pointer, LeVert, the offensive rebound. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Right wing. Len passes to Jordan. Shoots over Griffin. A nice shot by Jordan.
When Jordan is operating that close to the basket, it takes a lot to throw him off his game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
The Cavaliers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Griffin. Eric Pascal comes in for Harris. And it's Bryn Forbes in for LeVert. Now, here is Irving. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 5. Walker with it. 7 points in the game. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. Walker's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Left side, Levine. Here's Finney Smith, covered by Wiggins. Right side, Levine. Here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 3.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Dean passes to Len. Rebounded by Howard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
Now Len still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Walker with it, and it's Howard picking him up.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Forbes. Kept alive by Houston. High post, Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 4 to shoot. The second chance effort, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Relentless in his attack, Zach LaVine. Once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
Irving against Walker. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tobias Harris.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Walker against Irving. Outside Jordan. Pass to Levine. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Levine's got 14.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here is Forbes, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And there's the feed to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Houston's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Snell's checked in for Cleveland. Reddick comes in for Zach LaVine. Houston also making some changes. Parker comes in for Eric Paschall. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Curry. Parker passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Forbes, and the basket is good. Forbes has got his second basket.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
Walker against Curry. Outside, Redick lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first three. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
Most definitely a switch flip for them in the fourth, and they finally started playing up to their ability, and it certainly came at just the right time, not a moment too soon.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Outside Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Blake Griffin getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Seth Curry. Jabari Parker is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Howard. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Redick with the bucket.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Derek Favors checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Rockets also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Howard. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Wiggins. 4 on the clock. The high post shot. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Snell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. And a switch here also for Houston. LeVert's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Harris misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Snell, that's good.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
So it's the Rockets now. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, LeVert with it. Sabonis defending. LeVert the pass to Parker. Over Rondo. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Parker.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rondo looking over the floor. Here's Snell. That one misses. Excellent D there from Parker. And even 3-on-3 break. LeVert in the corner. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA.
And you look at it, they've been running that fast break to perfection. Great quickness and stamina, and the determination really to attack and look for easy buckets in transition.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him.
Get there.
Outside, Redick. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Redick. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Snell. He has 5. Curry with the steal. Griffin against Favors. Griffin dishes to Curry. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Rondo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Snell. Sabonis trying to get open.
Absurd bounce ability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
Houston making a switch here. Haskell's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointers. Snell, good on the triple. Snell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
On the wing, Harris. He had 19 points in the win against Sacramento.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well, and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Houston. Redick with the 3. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way. LeVert with a wide open look. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg. And it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
There's the 3. Harris missing again.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Lobs it up for Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Curry. Back to Harris. Kicks to Curry. Houston needs to get a shot. Haskell. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Snell. He's got 8. Redick passes to Rondo. High, arcing shot, and Griffin sends it back. Here's Curry. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
No good on the free throw. A different look now for Cleveland. Jordan comes in for Tony Snell. And Levine subbed in for J.J. Redick. And a switch here also for Houston. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Curry. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Rondo kicks to Sabonis. Fires the 3. And Rajon Rondo the basket on the assist by Sabonis. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Irving finds Harris.
So a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And here's Sabonis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan the pass to Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Griffin down low. He's against Jordan. And Jordan sends it back. Levert against Levine. Outside Favors. Pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to Jordan. Griffin with the steal. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Pascal, the pass to Levert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Rondo. Levine deciding where to go with it. Passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Levine up top. Levert defending. Levine good.
You know, he wants to be more aggressive from there. I like watching Levine work the mid-range game into his game.
Irving against Rondo. Right side, Irving. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rondo with it. 6 points for him. Inside, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Different look now for Cleveland. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Griffin. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Harris. And it's Bryn Forbes in for LeVert. Now here's Wiggins. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shoots it up. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Howard can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the middle. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now Cleveland moving it up. No good from Finney-Smith. Rockets trail by 16. Here's Pascal, and the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Cavaliers 5th.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Alex Len's checked in for Cleveland. Griffin's checked in for the Rockets. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now here's Walker. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And the pass to Howard. Feeds to Griffin. Len with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Levine can't hit. Rockets trail by 20. Now Wiggins. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Well, we all know LaVine can put on a show. He's won a couple of dunk contest, guys. And he has that high arcing jumper. I'll tell you, he's doing a great job of leading his team tonight.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, it's not a huge surprise they're getting crushed. Whew. All you got to do is look at the rebounding numbers. They were outworked on the boards in the big play. They even have a hope of coming back. Got to pick up the intensity, man.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Favors is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Here's LeVert following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Back to Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 10.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Jordan kicks to LaVine. Favors in the post. Guarded by Harris. LaVine against LeVert. Again, LaVine missing. And so Griffin will bring it up for Houston. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Favors finds Jordan. Outside, Sabonis. Outside, Walker. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. Favors. And Griffin sends it back. LeVert inside the line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
Walker against Irving. LaVine for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to LeVert. Jordan against Harris. Back to LeVert. Elbow shot. Second chance shot. No good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
It's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here is Harris. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yep, and an opportunity for one more at the line. Wiggins with the toughness to finish through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Redick is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Parker's checked in for Griffin. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Jordan up top. Back to Walker. A three ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here is Harris. LeVert the pass to Harris. In the corner, it's Wiggins.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 7. The Cavaliers pull it in. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Wiggins finds Parker. Wiggins against Redick. Curry passes to Harris. Over Sabonis. Harris, good.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Outside, Sabonis. Levine double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Parker against Sabonis. 5 on the clock. For 3, Levine. Here's Jordan. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. Looking for LeVert. He gets it there. Tries again. Tries yet again. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, that 7-foot condor-like wingspan of Wiggins helps him get to the miss and convert it into points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Jordan. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Tony Snell's checked in for J.J. Redick. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Howard's checked in for the Rockets. Bryn Forbes comes in for Karis LeVert.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. And that one drops for him. Rondo's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Curry. Over Rondo. Curry's shot is off. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Cavaliers. And here's Rondo. Back to Levine. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, the lob to Parker.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rondo against Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show. You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
The Rockets making a switch here. Pascal's checked in. And Rondo drops them both. Here's Curry. Passes it to Forbes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Forbes has got 6.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Now here's Len. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And, you know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
He was all alone on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 10.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And the basket by Pascal.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Levine. Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Len. And he lays it straight in.
Master teaching class going on out there on how to run an offense. What a beautiful thing it is to watch Rondo go to work.
The pass to Howard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Free throw good, Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Irving against Rondo. Dishes it to Favors. That's a 2 from Snell. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Snell's got 10 points in the game. 1:36 left to play in the third. Wiggins rejected by Len.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, it's so good to see Wiggins work hard like this, proving he can be a force on both ends.
Rondo against Irving. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Howard. Irving kicks to Howard. Wiggins passes to Irving. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Favors against Pascal. Shot clock at 5. Howard, that's good. He's got 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cleveland leading by 21. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rondo passes to Snell. Knocks it loose. Here's Len. Fast break. Here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, that's going to be free throws. I mean, the length and quickness of Wiggins forcing the defender's hand there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Kemba Walker is checked in for Tony Snell. Griffin's checked in for Houston. Karis LeVert comes in for Bryn Forbes. Both free throws good for Wiggins.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Another miss by Houston. Here's Rondo. Hits it from three-point range. Rondo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is Houston. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Irving is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Griffin, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
They get it back. The kick out to Walker. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Rondo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to LeVert from deep. Sinks the triple.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Outside Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Pass to Len. Outside Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Favors. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Irving against Walker. Irving can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Outside Sabonis. Len down low, working on Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cleveland. Bean comes in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for Houston. Tobias Harris is checked in for Dwight Howard. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. No good from Irving.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
They double team Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Now here is Harris. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Brokaw. Good D by Parker. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Harris, right side. He gets it in there.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Walker the pass to Reddick. Back to Walker for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Parker passes to Dozier. And some nice passing there by Houston. Johnson with it. The feed to Harris.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now, here's Sabonis. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. The drive by Redick. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Walker outside. Johnson with the defensive effort. And for Houston, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Now the pass to Harris. And he banks in the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's Redick on the wing. Inside. Pass to Brokoff. He kicks to Walker. For the three. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's Patton. Parker outside. Stolen by Walker. It's deflected and stolen by Jordan. Good on the bucket.
Well, that's exactly what you want from Jordan every night, in my opinion.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Parker. Count it. 6 points for Parker.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Walker against Johnson. Here's Brokoff. All alone. It's rebounded by Dozier. Down low, here's Patton, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Walker's got the ball here for Cleveland. Outside, Redick from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 9th assist in the game now. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Dozier. Harris outside. Five to shoot. To the inside. Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And, you know, Parker is relentlessly in motion. Never stops moving. Even after the pick is set, he's rolling hard to the basket.
Now here's Walker. Outside, Redick. Back to Walker. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Tony Snell's checked in for Cleveland. Dante Exum comes in for Kemba Walker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line. Now Exum. Outside Jordan. Outside Redick. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here is Johnson. Pass to Dozier. Goes back up. He lays it in. Patton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Redick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Jordan. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the second. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Johnson. T right on him. And Jordan sends it back. They retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. Dozier. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Brokoff passes to Exum. No good on the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Forbes. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now here's Exum. Guarded closely. Here's Brokoff. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here is Forbes. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Johnson left side. Patton kicks to Parker. Houston moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Cavaliers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Exum deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. Here is Forbes. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here's Exum. Passes it to Snell. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Parker. And Forbes has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Here's Snell. Exum with it. There's the pass to Snell. Back to Exum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Favors is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Howard's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Here is Forbes. Here's Dozier. The Rockets again can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Houston.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Jordan.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
But they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Here's Snell. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We know how important these are. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
And you protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.